does my bow look? I can't see it. I feel so bad because I threw my phone over here so I could have it if I needed it, and I knocked this guy right over. Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. I'm Lindsay, and if you can see from the title, this is a mini haul from the first time I went to Waterstones. So basically, I want to talk about Waterstones. I have seen it on social media. I've followed them on Instagram for a while. I've always equated it to the UK equivalent of Barnes & Noble. But once I was there, I mean, I saw a lot of similarities between them in the sense that it's their, like, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word where it's like there's multiple of one store? It's not, I want to say monopoly, but that's not the word. It's their bookstore that they have multiple of, I guess. Franchise? No. But there were some differences as well. In Barnes & Noble, pretty much every single one has a Starbucks. This one, it had a cafe, so it was 3 stories. All the Barnes & Nobles I've been to, which I know there are some Barnes & Nobles that have multiple stories, all of the ones I've been to, however, have only been 1 floor. They're really big, but they only have 1 floor, and this one was 3 stories, and the first 2 stories were books and like some knickknacks and bookmarks and like that kind of stuff, stationery. The 3rd floor was a cafe. I don't think it was a Starbucks. I didn't go in, but it didn't look like a Starbucks. It looked like more of a local cafe. And another comparison to Barnes & Noble was Barnes & Noble has gotten huge in not just selling books, but they have a whole music section. I don't believe this Waterstones had a music section. I do think this is a smaller Waterstones. It wasn't in London or anything. Also, now that I think about it, I think Waterstones might be all over Europe. I'll have to look that up and I'll put down here whether it is or not. What was I even saying? Oh, I don't think there was a music section in this Waterstones. I don't recall seeing one. Every Barnes & Noble I've been to has had a music section. They have a DVD section. They have a big, I guess, fandom merch section is a way to put it, because they have Funko Pops and they have Legos and they have all that kind of stuff. This Waterstones was not as big. It did have stuff other than books, like I said, kind of like stationery. There were tote bags and coffee cups and a lot of really cool stuff. There was some merch that I had to stop myself from getting because I had really only gone there to get 1 book. I ended up getting 2. So now I'll go into my mini haul section of this video. I am going to start with the book that I went there to get, Divine Rivals. I've wanted this book for a while. I know the 2nd book's out, and I was kind of waiting until the 2nd book was out to read this, so I didn't have to wait for the 2nd one to come out. And I was gonna get the US version of this, but when I saw the UK cover and I knew I was going to the UK, I waited. Because why? Why, when there are different covers in the US and the UK, are the UK ones always prettier? It just is. Objectively, they're prettier. I love it. The 2nd book, I'm gonna have to get that one from Waterstones as well, because they just do it better. I mean, the 2nd book I got was also because of the UK cover. It is The Ballad of Never After. So I'm reading this series and I needed the 2nd one. Again, was gonna get the US cover because I have the US cover of the 1st one. But the UK covers are so much prettier. I'm honestly kind of sad I don't have the UK cover of the 1st one, but it is what it is. I love the foxes in the corners. So that's my mini haul of the books I got. I meant to say at the beginning that this would be a shorter video because I kind of just wanted to talk about my experience going to Waterstones for the first time and ways in which it differed from Barnes & Noble. We also have Books A Million here, but those have been shutting down, which is sad because I liked Books A Million as well, but I also like getting books used, and that's also why I only got 2 books there despite wanting so many more. I really had to restrain myself from getting many other books because I could have gotten the 2nd one of this, but I was like, let me read the first one first. I feel like I'm gonna love it. I will talk about it when I read it. Also, with this series, I am so excited to talk about it in the future. I'm waiting till I finish the whole series, but I'm very excited to talk about it. And I'll probably get the 3rd one from Waterstones as well. But they had so many books that had better UK covers, but you can order, I believe. I know, I'm 99% sure I know people who have ordered from Waterstones to the US, but so many of the covers. I just need to know why their covers are always better than US covers. Someone please tell me why that is the case. Honestly, I think we should all just have these covers. Well, I guess some people might not like this, having people on the covers, but I think this is such a cute cover. That's my opinion, but I feel like objectively, even though this is an opinion, I feel like objectively, the UK covers tend to be, I don't know, there's just something about them. Other people there were agreeing with me. And yeah, really had to stop myself from buying everything, because as well, the reason why this is also a mini haul is because I had ordered some books from Penguin Books earlier in the week. So I was like, okay, I went there for one, I must cap myself at two, because of the Penguin Books I ordered, which my code is in the description if you want a discount. This is not sponsored, but I'll add here while I'm saying this. I will also do a haul of those books, which I am excited. I just love books, and I'm excited to come back and do more reviews because I was out of town. This is what we have right now, this mini haul. But clearly I love fantasy, romance, fantasy books. I do little mini hauls, sometimes I do bigger hauls. Mainly I do reviews and recommendations of books. Lots of fantasy books, other genres as well, and I can't wait to keep doing more monthly reading wrap-ups and whatnot, and I will see you soon. Bye!